Well, there you go. Derrick Johnson with SHRM. Now that's an association niche, different than PCMA with sheriff. So I'm glad we were able to actually do that, taking advantage of a niche within the association world. So I really enjoyed talking with Derrick, especially with the overall invest in yourself and how he does it. Oh my gosh. And he's not stopping.
I feel like I should be hanging out with him, like the things he was saying, that he's musician into
Yeah.
like comic books. I mean, like if you look behind me, I have like turntables, there's a guitar over there, and like vinyl records and Marvel stuff right there. So like Derrick, if you're watching, gotta link up with me on LinkedIn.
It's all about
But
experiences.
let's see. Yeah, a lot of common threads there.
Yeah. So share with us what you thought.
Well, just listening to him, you can tell he has a true passion for the relationship part and the people part of our industry, right? Very, very passionate, talks about empathy a lot, which is something that I speak about a lot in the recruiting space. There needs to be, I mean, empathy should be in all industries, but especially in hospitality, you're working with so many walks of life, and same in my industry in recruiting, there needs to definitely be empathy there. So it was nice to hear him talk about that. Another common theme that I heard was he said he quote stumbled end quote on his profession, which is a common theme that you're hearing from everybody. So students that are watching, if you don't know exactly what you want to do in hospitality, it's okay. You just you get into the hotel property, the resort, the club, whatever, and then you'll find your niche. So don't feel like you have to know it all now. You don't. He did say our journey has to always have the mindset to ask questions and ask why. I agree with that a lot. I feel like we should constantly be learning. Another common theme. I feel like I'm going to say where it's a common theme all day long, which again should be a confidence booster for the students that are watching, that you're hearing a lot of the same things said in different ways, which is encouraging. So he did mention about people who come from other industries bring other perspectives. And like I said, look behind me, there's music. I come from music as well. I relate and identify with people differently than others that come from maybe a sports background or a finance background. Diversity is important and it shapes our industry. So it was nice hearing that. He was talking about leading with an idea of empathy. Another trend that we're hearing, again, I said empathy a few minutes ago. Marsha said grace. Same thing. Grace, empathy. We're all saying the same thing to the students, just in different ways. And he leading with an idea of being inclusive. I'm a big proponent of that as well. He said there's an association for everybody. Right. Which, if you look for it, you'll find it. And it's so easier nowadays than it was when I was young. I know I sound like an old guy, but hey, it's true. I'm gonna date myself. I mean, we had the internet, but we had a long dial tone.
That's why I think that
do you remember?
They have it easier. It's right at your fingertips.
Deborah, do you remember that dial tone?
Yeah.
Like whatever that was.
Yeah, it took forever too. But we did
to get a picture. It was like
you never knew yeah, exactly. I like the fact that he talked about internship. I mean, here in the speaking world where I lie, I'm always looking for interns. You are, would love to have interns. So volunteerism, paid internship, it does not really matter. It's just a matter of just getting in and getting your feet wet. But he's a big advocate of that.
Yeah, I wrote that down. What should a student do right now to get the experience? He said volunteer, internships, find an opportunity, be part of the experience.
Yeah.
If you do not invest in yourself, then who's going to do it?
Right.
Another common theme.
Right.
Get out there. Never hurts to ask. He said, quote, never hurts to ask. Didn't we hear from Sheriff?
Actually, it's admirable. They would be very helpful if you would just ask. And asking also allows them to think, well, maybe we should have this, or maybe we should have that. It helps their creative, minds start twirling, going, if somebody's asking us this, maybe we should be offering this. So,
and just know, those that are listening,
yeah,
just because we're sharing this knowledge to you and telling you to get out there and being proactive, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, if everybody's doing it, then I just won't get noticed and I'll get lost. I'm telling you right now, I swear to you, not everybody's doing it. They will listen to us say this till we are fall off our chair, and they're not doing it. You know how many times I've heard in recruiting conferences, leaders tell us in recruiting
right,
to pick up the phone,
right,
and they don't.
right.
They're not.
Again, you got to zag. You got to zag. Well, people are doing it. That's for sure. Yeah.
Just because they're hearing it, we're telling it.
Yeah.
It's not happening. So you do it. You do. If you do take the advice and get proactive and get out there, it will happen for you.
Derrick he's probably waiting by his phone right now, waiting for somebody to text him, to call him, to email him or something.
Yeah.
We wouldn't, he's encouraging it. He's looking and SHRM has got chapters all over, I think, the world. And
oh yeah. Oh my God.
To do something locally, by all means, it can be right there, or he can, have you join a conference that they do, so you can really get into what meetings and events are all about. It's the space that I've been hanging out and for 30 years, and as a Leo, I'm still not tired of it. So that says something.
You're a Leo? I think I heard you mention that.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm not bored.
That explains it. You didn't need your coffee this morning then.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I just wanted to get my throat back in shape here. But talking too much, right? That's what we do.
Man.
That's what we do.
You
So let's see if we have any comments.
I had one actually. I saw.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, one was from Mex Boosts. It says Mex Boosts.
Okay.
It says hospitality and tourism management offers a wide range of benefits. Oh, he asked, okay, coming from someone that is undecided, what benefits does hospitality and tourism management career offer you? And I wrote, it offers a lot of benefits. And I wrote a couple bullets. I wrote global opportunities. All right. So not just here in the US, hospitality is a global industry. You can work in different countries, diverse cultures, and if you're in the right niche, you can travel. So there's a good benefit. Career versatility. I'm telling you firsthand, hospitality people, if you get in hospitality, you put in your work, you move up, you do things, I don't know, customer service management, go into finance, whatever the case may be. And let's just say 10, 20 years down the line, you're like, you know what? I'm done with hospitality. You know how many industries will take you?
Yeah.
They gobble hospitality people up all the time. I'm a recruiter. I know more than anybody.
You do.
Because they take candidates from us. Like, I'm a hospitality recruiter, so I know this. I'm telling you, they're gone. How many times I reach out to someone who's got like a LinkedIn profile or a resume, they got 15, 20 years of finance. I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to call this person. They're at this property. And they're like, no, I left the industry.
But most experience, including myself, once you get out, oh no, you're reeled back.
They come back in. Yeah. And those are the best ones to hire, because then I'm like, oh, you tasted the other side.
Yeah,
now you want to come back.
Not greener on the other side.
Yeah. No. All right. You already know. Yeah. Those are my favorite candidates, the ones that want to come back. But room for growth.
Right. Okay.
Another thing I wrote, a lot of opportunities. I mean, come on. Like, here's one. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. This is probably the only industry where I see people in finance that didn't graduate with a finance degree in hospitality. They worked their way from front desk to assistant controller, or to night audit, to assistant controller, to assistant director of finance, to director of finance. I tell you, it happens. I see it all of the time.
Yeah.
Well, so my point is, you can, if you work hard in the industry, it's there. Especially as a student, you're going to have a leg up. You're already going to have that. So you're already a leg up on the others. So you come in, you have the experience. and you work your way up. Tons of opportunity.
And that's probably a lot of positions. I mean, if you were in the restaurant, the food and beverage, you really don't have to have that
Oh,
experience.
directors of food and beverage,
We didn't
they
have
come
any-
in, they start as a cook.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have any sales experience. I just, it's very exciting, the opportunities are right there.
In job stability, you want to be scared of AI, right? Everybody's scared. Oh, they're going to take my job. Look, if you're going to go to a hotel or a club, you got to be there. Right? Like if I want to go vacation, I have to tangibly be there.
There's always
and
been
people
that
need
threat, of AI taking over. No, it's a customer service profession. I mean, there might be some things that might have robots like delivering food.
Yeah, like servers. I saw a survey the other day.
I really believe it's not going to last. That's my take. Is people want to.
You know what I do, Deborah? When I go the other day, I was at I think that my daughter wanted a Happy Meal or something, and I walked into McDonald's. There's kiosks everywhere. Yeah. Everybody's like smashing their finger on the kiosk. I'm like, screw this. I just went to the front desk. I just want to talk to somebody. Can I just have this? At a
grocery store. I don't want to.
I don't feel like typing the screen.
I mean, they're not paying me to do that. You know,
I don't bag my own groceries. Come on, man.
I want to keep the other people employed, so I go in line. I don't care if I have one item. I do it.
I mean, they're faster. How many times do you have to wait for the bell thing to ring or the little light to light up because you scanned something wrong, and then you're standing there waiting, and then the person in the line.
Well, nobody trained us. We're doing our own self training, and it's not. I'm not good at that.
We're getting the 1 minute warning. We're talking, Deborah. Sorry. You wrap it up.
Yeah, 1 minute. So that was fun, though. I really enjoyed Derrick, and I can't wait to see him again. He's a delight. But now what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to another area that students might not know about. But let me tell you, if I had to redo my career, this is the one I would do. Get ready for a fun cruising time.
Here in beautiful Michigan, it's time to start your hospitality and tourism career because there's no better time
to pour happiness,
to get in the game,
to spice things up,
make a splash, to share the flavor,
to create something good.
So what are you waiting for?